My buddy just started the amazing second season of Solo Leveling. For those not in the know, solo leveling means solo player, which honestly feels kind of lonely. But hey, the guy plays alone, end of story. And you know Sung Jinwoo now has those insane necromancer powers, so he can summon undead to fight for him. Let's dive into this epic breakdown because today we'll see Sung Jinwoo dominate everyone. The episode starts with Sung taking a well-deserved nap. After all, he's not made of steel. His phone rings. It's his annoying sister telling him to come to a school meeting. Seriously, girl, go bother someone else. When she saw him though, she realized he's leveled up. He's looking hot now. Then, the narrator does us a favor with a recap about the portals appearing worldwide. Hunters enter these portals to defeat bosses and stop monsters from spilling into the real world. Sung's mom is sick, his sister's in school, and he used to be the weakest hunter on Earth. But after his awakening, he's been evolving non-stop. The guy is literally limitless now. On one raid, Sung scored a game-changing item, the Elixir of Life recipe, which can cure his mom in the hospital. And now, as the Shadow Monarch, he controls shadow soldiers. After that explanation, we get to the opening. And let me tell you, I almost lost it. This opening is next-level epic. The animation budget for this alone is higher than many entire anime series. Post-opening, Sung suits up. He's not meeting the teacher in sweats. When he arrives at school, all the girls lose it. It's like someone spilled soda on the floor, the guys turning heads everywhere. He chats with the teacher, who praises his sister's smarts but asks if he'd let her become a hunter if she awakened. Of course, he wouldn't allow it. This hunter life is brutal. But hey, it might be fun, kind of like playing a video game. Later, Sung meets his sister's friend, who's also a hunter. He decides to protect her since she's not going to stop hunting. But here's the twist. A high-ranking S-class hunter arrives in Korea just to take revenge on Sung for killing his brother. This guy thinks Sung is still weak. Spoiler alert, he's about to learn the hard way. Meanwhile, the show shifts focus to these mutant ants gaining the ability to fly off their island. These ants are no joke. If they cross the sea, they'll wreak havoc on the cities, and no hunter can stop them. Sung joins a raid with a team of hunters to earn some serious cash. The portal is rank C, and most people think Sung is a nobody. A cocky tank takes the lead and gets mad when he finds out Sung is tagging along. It's clear this guy is useless. The team of 8 heads into the dungeon, and everything seems fine, until Sung senses something is off. Suddenly, the blue portal turns red. Sung shields his sister's friend and tells the team to call in reinforcements because things are about to get real. They're transported to a snowy landscape, and the tank realizes this portal is no joke. The monster levels are way higher than expected, and the only way out is by defeating the boss. A hunter takes an arrow to the face and dies immediately, showing just how dangerous this raid is. Ice elves ambush the group, but Sung handles it like a pro, stopping a deadly arrow with his bare hand. The cocky tank suggests splitting up and leaving the weaker members behind. What a genius idea, not? Sung's group includes the sister's friend, who trusts him completely after seeing him stop that arrow. While Sung prepares for the fight, the S-class hunter out for revenge learns about the red portal and assumes Sung is doomed. Inside the dungeon, Sung shows just how far he's come. He equips everyone with warm gear and takes charge. He even summons his shadow army to fight off the ice bears. But when the leader of the bears shows up, it's a tough battle. Sung's mana is draining fast, but his shadows are immortal, so he holds his ground. Eventually, his most powerful shadow, Igris, takes down the bear with style, proving he's still stronger than Sung. Meanwhile, the tank's team is getting destroyed by ice elves. Their arrogance cost them big time. When the dungeon boss finally appears, Sung is ready to take it down. The episode ends on a cliffhanger, setting the stage for the next battle. Stick with me for weekly solo leveling reviews. Like the video, subscribe, and stay tuned for more epic breakdowns. See you next time. Meanwhile, Sung was clearing the forest of ice bears almost entirely on his own. He decided to push his powers to the limit. Upon entering the bear's den, he summoned his shadow army with his classic command, Rise. And then, all the shadows appeared, ready for combat, including the ever-impressive Igris. That's when a true war between the shadows and the bears began. Some bears were strong enough to defeat a few shadows, but Sung had the upper hand. His shadows are immortal and can resurrect as many times as he wants, depending on the amount of mana he has. This means Sung could just stand back while his shadows do the work, though his mana was being consumed rapidly. Suddenly, the leader of the bears appeared, a colossal creature far more powerful than the others. It crushed several shadows with ease, and Sung's mana was nearly depleted. Only Igris remained, and it was time to test his strength. The bear leader attacked, but Igris showed he was on a completely different level. With precise and violent strikes, he took down the bear leader effortlessly, finishing with an impressive final blow that severed its head. At that moment, Sung reflected on his past battle with Igris. He realized that if Igris hadn't dropped his sword during that fight, Sung likely would have lost. The reality is that, even now, Igris is still stronger than Sung in his current state. Meanwhile, the tanks team was fighting the Ice Elves and losing badly. The entire group had almost been wiped out, and the leader was panicking. When the dungeon boss appeared, it became clear they stood no chance. The episode ends with Sung preparing to face this new threat, leaving the audience eager for what comes next. The episode finishes with Sung preparing to face this boss, and everyone watching is left in suspense. The anticipation for what Sung will do next is intense, especially considering the immense power he's demonstrated so far. For now, it's clear that the challenges within the dungeon are only getting more dangerous. With enemies as strong as these, and with the boss waiting to face Sung, the stakes are higher than ever. Even those outside the dungeon, including the hunter who traveled all the way to Korea to take revenge, are underestimating Sung. They believe he won't survive the dungeon, let alone come out victorious. But what they don't realize is just how far Sung has come. His strength, strategy, and powers are far beyond what anyone expects. When he emerges from the dungeon, and it's a matter of when, not if, it's likely to shock everyone. Meanwhile, the remaining hunters trapped in the dungeon are starting to lose hope. The cold, the monsters, and the boss looming ahead are breaking their morale. Yet Sung seems unshaken, moving forward with a calm confidence that hints at just how prepared he is for whatever comes next. With his shadow army, unmatched skills, and a sharp mind, Sung is set to take the dungeon by storm. The next episode promises to be action-packed and full of surprises. The upcoming episodes will undoubtedly bring even more thrilling battles and surprises. Sung Jinwoo's journey is just getting started, and the challenges ahead will only make him stronger. The mysteries surrounding the dungeons, the growing threats from monsters, and the complex dynamics among the hunters all add to the excitement. What will Sung discover inside the red portal? How will he overcome the powerful monsters and the dungeon boss? And most intriguingly, how will he handle the revenge-seeking hunter waiting for him outside? One thing is certain, Sung Jinwoo is no ordinary hunter. His power growth and strategic thinking make him a force to be reckoned with. As he continues to evolve, it's clear that the world of solo leveling will never be the same. And that's where the episode leaves us, with endless possibilities and questions swirling in our minds. What will become of Sung Jinwoo as he delves deeper into the red portal? Will his shadow army be enough to overcome the ever-stronger foes awaiting him? The hunter's world is undergoing rapid changes, and Sung Jinwoo is at the center of it all. From being the weakest hunter on the planet to becoming a near-unstoppable force, his evolution has been nothing short of astonishing. The red portal is a critical turning point in his journey. The stakes have never been higher, and the enemies are deadlier than ever. As Sung prepares to face the unknown, one thing is clear, he's no longer just fighting for survival, he's fighting to redefine what it means to be a hunter. So, don't miss out on what's to come. Sung Jinwoo's story is more than just an adventure. It's a testament to perseverance, strategy, and the will to overcome any challenge. Join me next time as we continue to explore this epic journey. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on all the latest solo leveling episodes and analyses. Thanks for being part of this incredible adventure. See you in the next one.